Good morning again. This is Mr. Anderson
And Mrs. Brown.
here to move on in chapter 14. We've got a little different focus today, but once again, let's start with the puns, which once again make me laugh out loud every day. So the first one, the headline in the newspaper was Amphibious Pitcher Makes Debut. And that is particularly funny when you realize that amphibious is not the correct word there. It's an ambidextrous pitcher that can pitch from the right or the left side, which is an amazing thing that he was able to do in a Major League ball game. Then the next one, well, think about them a little bit. We'll give you just a minute to look at all of these, and we'll explain them for anyone who is kind of like me and struggles with some of these.
All right, let's finish looking at the comics. Old MacDonald and his wife renew their vowels. E-I-E-I-O. Every time I see someone I write though, T-H-O, I think ugh, U-G-H, which happens to be exactly what's missing. You know the word though, T-H-O-U-G-H. Buffalo once roamed the plains in large numbers. One has an 8 and one has a 4. And in the background, there's a 9 and a 3 and a 5.
Which you all have to admit is very funny. And then we get to some of the more difficult ones, like the one on the top in middle, which is before and after, and moving across to the writing on the wall, and going down, sing in tune. And the last one, I think really clever, is too big to fail.
So today's topic is agriculture and food supply. We did address this a little bit with climate in the first section in chapter 13, taking a look at the food supply. And here's what we want you to think about and write in the chat if you're live. How have conflict and government instability slowed economic development in sub-Saharan Africa? If you're doing this on your own, later just hit the pause button and jot down some of your ideas.
Before you read the section, I want you to think about the difference between food crop and cash crop, something we've talked about throughout the year, but in the study of sub-Saharan Africa, it really is probably more applicable throughout a larger area, is understanding that difference between a food crop and a cash crop.
Again, if you're live, write your definitions in the chat. If you are watching the recording at a later time, just hit pause.
And here you have you'll see the section on agriculture and food supply. Take note of the main ideas that Africa is improving its ability to feed its growing population. And take note of some of the pictures where you're seeing the cotton farm, and when you're seeing some of the issues they have with soil erosion in the picture along the bottom.
And their unique way of trying to prevent erosion, one that you probably wouldn't see in the United States. Again, same format reference tool for you. And your assignment for today is to read the 2 pages, 396 to 97, complete Cornell notes using that format that has been provided for you. You're going to, again, take a photo of your completed notes, which will be legible, neatly done, and uploaded to the assignment listed in Google Classroom before our next class meeting. Make sure you click Turn It In. Then you're going to go on and complete the interactive map activity called Agriculture and Food Supply. You'll do that in Google Classroom and get that done before our next class meeting. Enjoy your day.